Thanks to Gintama, we have found exactly what happens if you don't plan out your events properly. Apparently, not only does it ruin your store, but it can also heavily impact the launch of a new games console and their livelihood and their stock. Although with the amount of events and things that have happened that seem to revolve around Gintoki, Kagura and Shinpachi, I'm surprised they haven't got their faces plastered about nearly every store saying, do not accept these people. But crossing over into a new year of Gintama and episode 100. I hope I'm in for something special. Okay. What a place for this. Were they trying to give you a new intro there, or was it just trying to pull one over once again? Very flattering imagery. Ha ha ha. Josephine. What a catchphrase. Who wrote this? Is this meant to be an actual thing from Jump, or some might be saying the same thing about Gintama, but let's not get into that. Yeah, I don't think the people on the carriage actually care about him speaking out loud. Hunger. Ugh. Have we got another Jump enthusiast? Are they actually doing some self-reflection here? So, is he saying that Gintoki's not allowed his opinion here? Great, another elitist. He's got a very derisive tone, though, doesn't he? Really getting an advert with the attorney there. Was he the editor in charge or something? Ah. Having those kind of thoughts. Oh no. Gintoki, what have you done? Um. Hmm. I'm not sure of working practices, but I wouldn't suggest assaulting your employees. guess he's got one thing going for him. But also, would you really want to de-trouser someone like that? What do you have to gain from it? Ah, of course, the most eligible of models there. If that's the reason he's getting into these jobs, he might have his priorities a bit mixed, but still. Are you actually going to get some pointers? Pest note. He might be at his wit's end. Is this something that Gintoki should intervene in? Yep, you can't kiss his ass now. The damage has been done. But you don't enjoy it? Oh, okay. That's a very defeatist attitude, and one that all too many people share. Just like it's not good to be overconfident in your abilities, it's not useful to completely undersell yourself. Ah, yes, I can think nothing better than letting a fan and a reader do the editing and make decisions. Well, I guess when he completely fails and makes the actual editor look better. Who are we gonna see? Oh wow. Okay, even my place isn't that bad. Quick look to see if anything's on camera. Nope. Yeah, not everyone is successful. Why are all writers and authors and whatnot part of the Great Ape family? It's just Kondo-san, isn't it? Ah, okay. That would explain a lot, actually. Well, okay. Even with really bad stories, I do take time to read it instead of just flipping through. Because if you just skip through it all and not pay anything attention and still call it crap, well, you didn't put in your effort there. Okay, let's see. And what's your silhouette? Yeah. Yep. 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 Pleach? That's a stretch, but okay. Is it going to be something dumb? Like cosplaying as this got you? You can't just completely plagiarize. Nani? Well, he just admitted that he flipped through, so. I'm not getting involved in the manga industry then. Not every story has to be a battle fantasy. Yeah, there isn't really a antagonist to speak of with Gintama. um, uh, Kondo. I can't remember his name. Begins with an S. Elizabeth. All you've done is redesign the characters to basically rip off a different show. You haven't done anything to address any of the problems that plague the manga itself. This is basically just turned into fan fiction at this point, isn't it? Yeah, kinda. Poor Namcha. Poor Namcha. I wonder what character they were trying to reference there. I feel like Gintoki is the font of someone who just says something with enough confidence and people will believe him. Was that the stand-in for the audience or the reader? Who's doing the camera work here? Thanks for replaying that. Why do you care about how many times? You're really laying things on the line here to get across the straight man routine. I really don't. I really don't think that. Actually, I'm starting to think this was an actual meeting that happened during the creation of one of Gintama's many chapters. Including all of the debris on the floor. What? Um. Just repeating a catchphrase doesn't mean it's funny. I actually hope that the manga. I don't know if I want it to do well or not. Is this. Did he knock himself out and this is just his delirium? You're really milking this, aren't you? I think the real story here is if you can't do your job, find someone else to do it for you. What a great message. Thank you. After all of that change. I'm saying nothing here. Are you going to tease us again? Oh. So, yes. Wow. It was almost as imaginative as some of our current songs that are being made. Why do I feel sick? the style is all over the place. At least Prince Barker got a place in the song there. You've got to. Yeah, is he going to get any lines in this episode other than just Don Dake? Doesn't age well, though. Oh, you did get another line. It is surprising how Gintama has managed to stay on as long as it has. Even to the point where it's now got a new movie. But managing to joke about the industry itself and everything it wants to, it's kind of a... Well, it's quite well done. Is this another... Ha, we tricked you, or the actual song? It's a very poignant looking out at the scenery and staring. Does that short couple of frames we saw there mean that the android turned paperweight is going to make a reappearance? And to cut from that blood-drenched scene to this, quite the juxtaposition. I'm glad there's an episode after this. Going back to the classroom doing the, was it Benazura arc? And is this the new ending? They couldn't resist just showing us 2 songs in a row, once again. Gotta pad out that runtime. I liked the callbacks there for Shinpachi and Kagero, like when she arrived and got taken by that sketchy gang, and Shinpachi's friend with the teeth who joined a gang. Oh, how times change. Poor Hetero. Was that writing in flower petals on his desk then? I just didn't catch in time. An old rival? Someone that was transferred out? I'm really not even 2 minds, I mean like 17 minds as to whether or not I enjoy these episodes where it does these self-reflecting, kind of meta, partially fourth wall breaking jokes, and a lot of just... It somehow feels as though it is openly mocking me for having to watch it. Although it did do well at the, if you think you can do better, go ahead and try. And even though Gintoki was actually somewhat successful this time, he didn't actually like the end result himself, so a perfectionist's work is never done, it seems. Luckily enough, there's another episode though, and this one looks to be back in the whole... Remember, we're talking about samurai and swords here, so if you're looking forward to that, let me know down below in the comment section, as well as leaving a like if you enjoyed this episode. But if you do want to take yourself a little break, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. You should then be notified every time something gets uploaded. Whether or not you will take yourself a little power nap, make sure I see you in the next one. If you want to be the ghostwriters or editors to the very poorly received comic that is my channel, then consider heading over onto Patreon, because if I'm going down, I'm bringing you all with me. So, Flawed Otaku, Sal, Raywin, AegisDR, Denim at 1997, Aisha Rem, Shiwan, ASD and everyone else, you got your work cut out for you, because this is gonna be hard to make successful.